All right. We are back in the 25th Ward. We finished correctness last time, I think. We still possibly have one more chapter once we finish everything else. A lot happened. Like, we found out Shirotan became a observer, and so, like, he had kind of become what Kurumizawa was. Um, and, like, when we saw Sumio kill him, he didn't actually die. So we found out like he can die over and over and over again because he's Kamui's son. And Kuro-san basically was able to kind of talk him out of it. Oh, we have a recap. Probably better than me sitting here trying to like word vomit. Okay, HCU discussed divers and the observers meant to subjugate them and Jabroni's disappearance. We split up to deal with the two threads. Akama is worried about Jabroni's bloodlust because he's possessed by Kurumizawa. Mikoshiba's campaign speech for votes called to make the ward great again, and Jabroni promised he wouldn't kill the mayor and he wouldn't die a virgin. At the high rise, residents evaded our questions about the Even Numbers Club, one of whom was part of the Earth Federations and changed mysteriously. Ishimura was worshipped at the top floor by this cult. He recognized us as Kamui Uehara and adjusted the residence. He asked the divers to help make a utopia near under Nakane. Kuro shot the post officer, and Jabroni told her that he processed Uehara because he was Kamui. The mayor wants power and needs the delivery men to get better PR. The HCU doesn't want to fight each other over Kamui. Kosaka and Hatoba argued at the construction site about the conspiracy of the wards and who they like before having a shootout, which was a wild conversation. And sorry, Kosaka, but Sakura could probably do better. Before having a shootout. In the quest to erase Kamui, Shiro emptied his mind and found that Kamui sends messages to compel criminal activity. The mayor was dead in his office, where Kurumizawa confronted Shiro about being the Kamui receiver, and we saw our own body among the many dead. We cornered Joker at Hachiska Dome. This was the prequel part where we got to see where Shiro-tan, like, kind of his whole origin story. But couldn't stop him from shooting himself despite remembering that he would do that. Also, he's us somehow because we're Kamui's son who can keep coming back to life. And moderation, of course, censored apart. But I think we've got most of it. Basically, there's a lot went on. So do we want to check out the Postal Service or do we want to check out our reporter, not reporter? I don't really know what Morishima is at the moment other than, as we figured out, Red's maid. Like, all of this has gone fucking wild. Let's take a slower roll. Which one is that one? I assume, is that Morishima? That's what my guess is gonna be. Maybe placebo? I'll wait for you to confirm, but let's see. So, in placebo, yeah, we're at Misogi. Wait, just in case I remembered the walkthrough. Aha. I'm not going to do it last minute this time. That is not the walkthrough. There we go, 25th ward. All right, placebo. All right. Let's head into Misogi. The past doesn't die. Even if killed, it won't die. It won't disappear. Even when you think it's gone, it comes back, making a face like it's been there this whole time, staring at you, sizing you up. The past takes people over, and once it does, it won't let go. This town has been taken over too, by countless faceless ghosts. I wish a great rain would fall on this town, and that everything would melt in the rain and be washed away, to the bottom of the ocean. All right, Misogi. Yeah, and like Tokyo has a lot to like kill the past over, or that we just remembered. So yeah, the past cannot die. Then what is the point of this whole kill the past series? Huh? It's morning. What time is it? I feel like I'm swaying. My head feels heavy. Did I get too drunk? All right, November 11th, 8:45 p.m. Tokyo's boat. All right. Red, where you at? We gotta check on our turtle. Red. Food. I mean, fair. Tobacco is not food. Shitty weather. Maybe a storm's coming. Okay, maybe tobacco is food. Smokes. I just realized this, but the flavor's changed. I don't smoke. Does is there like different flavors in cigarettes? Oh, now we can get to our PC. All right. Check our mail. You have 12 unread emails. Okay, great. Let's start from the top. Today's word. Revolutions are not about trifles, but spring from trifles. Aristotle. Yeah, tobacco can be food if you're not a coward. All right. Message number 2. Today's word. Man, thou pendulum betwixt the smile and tear. Lord Byron. If I'm just going to sit here and read 12 little, like, word of the days, like, what is the point of this? Yeah, I was pretty sure that vapes had different flavors, but I didn't know about, like, tobacco. Okay, today's word. Freedom is the insight into necessity. Engels. Right, 9 unread emails. Today's word. All men create their own destiny. Steele. Okay, so we just know that we haven't checked our mail in ages. Today's word. What is sport to you is death to us. Aesop. Well, that's true. At least the emails are right here and we don't have to walk up and down a bunch of stairs to read them. That is very true. Today's word. To make light of philosophy is to be a true philosopher. Pascal. All right, 6 more. We're halfway through. Message number 7. Today's word. The love of a jealous man looks like hatred. Moliere. Yeah, today's word. All your base are belong to us. All right, 5. How long have we been asleep, man? Today's word. If even good people can be born in the Pure Land, how much more so the evil people? Shinran. We just slept for almost 2 weeks. It's fine. Um, Today's word. Superstition is the religion of feeble minds. Edmund Burke. All right. Message number 10. Today's word. Animals are such agreeable friends. They ask no questions. They pass no criticisms. George Eliot. All right. Number 11. From Old Witch to Turtle Guy. Subject, Hinks Minks. Hinks Minks the old witch winks, the fat begins to fry. Nobody at home but Jumping Joan, father, mother, and I. Stick, stock, stone dead, blind man can't see. Every knave will have a slave, you or I must be he. Okay. We dealt with rhymes last time, but we had Erika last time, and she was smarter than we were, so. From Kipple to Turtle Guy. Subject, fix it. Whatever, no kidding, I'm dead meat, spare me. Okay, oh crap, I have to reply to this one. I get to reply back whatever. All right. Yeah, today's word. I have become death, destroyer of worlds, Oppenheimer, maybe. All right, let's log out. Where's my turtle? Yeah. You're not hungry either, huh? But turtles don't get seasick. Are we seasick? That woman, huh? I gave her my memories, right? I barely have any memory of giving her my memories. Why did I do what she said? What the hell? You care so much about the computer? Oh, PC's back. Let's go check out our email. Oh, we have mail and messenger. All right, can't load mail, which means, let's see. Nope, can't connect to messenger either. Browser? Can't display. Virus detected. Great. OS cannot solve this problem. Data may be lost. Please enter 803026. Please reboot the computer. The time is here. Check the bag. Red? Red, please save me. Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. You're pretty smart. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, shit. Okay, cell phone. Kipple. Who is it?
It's me.
Who?
You'll know soon. You don't have to care just yet.
You call me out of the blue and give me this bullshit?
Everything has gone relatively well up till now, but there were some obstacles.
What are you talking about?
You set up the trigger, didn't you?
Trigger?
Just like that, Ayame appears. That was unexpected. But still, you've got the wrong enemy.
Sorry, but what the hell are you talking about?
Just shut up and listen for now. You've got a new mission. Once you've gotten your memories back, you have 4 hours to take a boat to the ward office. There's a computer room in the very back. Get all the data from it. After that, take the route going north by northeast. We'll secure you by sea. Once you get your memories back, you'll remember the contract. When that happens, you'll realize that you have to do it. That is all.
Hold up.
Questions? I'll answer one.
The virus. Did you do that?
That wasn't me.
Tokyo, that's a really stupid question.
Contact me once you've gotten your memories back. I'll tell you what you need to know then.
Yeah. Today's word. If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right? Shit. Looks like things are pretty fucked up. That thing. Wait a second. What was it? The time is here. The rest goes... check the stomach, check the bladder, check the case, check the song. It was check the bag. Oh, I have a bag. We have an ID card. The Tower High Rise, room 75028. All right. 10:15 p.m. High-rise apartment. Exterior. Just in case you couldn't figure that out from the nice panning that we're doing. All right, into the building. To pretend to be someone who lives here for like the 8th time. Okay, atrium. All right, let's move forward. We have ourselves an ID badge. I don't know what it's going to open up, but...
Welcome back, sir. Please show your ID. I will confirm your identity. Checking. Your identification has been confirmed. My apologies. Please proceed.
Let me just say, if this is the only security control they have, we have pretended to be like 8 different people. Maybe this is the only apartment complex in the entire 25th ward. I don't know, man. Alright, 75028. Back to our murder room. Into the elevator. I've spent way too much time in this elevator. Please input your floor. I want 7, 5. Been here already.
Heading to the 75th floor.
Yeah, we show him the wrong ID card.
Error. Jefferson Steelflex is not a resident here.
We just hand him a sheet of paper that says I do what I want.
75th floor.
All right. Let's head to the murder apartment. Do 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 do. Keep going. Keep going. We have been in this hallway so many times. Seven 5028. Welcome to the goddess's doorway, huh?
Please enter your ID password.
It was 803026. Gonna double check. Hey, I was right. Okay, 803. 0 3 0 2 6. I don't know why that number makes me think of something, but like it does feel familiar.
Identity confirmed.
I probably had to enter it earlier in the game, and that's why I remember it. Room 75028. All right, we found the PC.
Username, Turtle Guy. Password. Enter your friend's handle name for the password.
Milu? Because that's goddess, right? I think. M-I-L-U. Hey, I was right.
Live chat login. Welcome back, Turtle Guy.
Who are you?
I'm Milu, the dead girl.
And that means...
Milu's conversation program.
Alright, my options are this game again. Are you fucking with me, or I thought you were a ghost? The answer is, I thought you were a ghost. Yeah, we probably have had to use that same password, because we've been in this room 18 times. I thought you were a ghost.
Yeah, I'm something like that, I guess.
Why did you call me here?
I'm a connector. I'm here to guide you.
Alright, our answers are to where? I don't want to be guided, or can you just leave me alone?
So you know who I really...
To where?
The man who is a shelter child, and is up to his nose in the dead zone, and who had an eye implanted and was programmed, and who became a carrier to the woman who steals the past, and who holds on to your memories.
Me?
Yes.
How can I meet with her?
Just go get it yourself. Then you can have your memory returned.
So, how do I go get it?
It's simple. Walk to the room. Meru is close by.
This tower?
Yes.
A room inside the tower high-rise.
Yes.
What room?
Try to guess.
All right, my answers are 76045, 74031, 77777. Let's see. We'll go with 74031. Room number 74031.
Bingo.
Ma'am, you're scaring me.
Congratulations, Turtle Guy.
Apparently, you don't like me.
That's right. You're sharp.
Milu, will I see you again?
Never again.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye forever, turtle guy.
All right. The past. Okay. Off to room 74031. Room 24601. Let's see. So let's open up the door.
Just a moment.
Okay, I didn't even need a password for that. Room 74031. It's you. Hey, Agisawa. The back? What's there? Alright, let's go inside the room. Hello? Meru,
Yes?
are you sick?
Yes.
He was born a mute. Mute? But he's spoken to me before.
It was me speaking. I used a mic and speakers. He was Medu's system engineer, but in the real world, he acts as my hands and feet.
The real perpetrator?
Yes.
If, from the very beginning, I had met with the real you,
You would have known.
that you were from the shelter.
Not only that.
Yeah,
Do you know why I took your memories?
so that we could speak face to face like this?
Yes. There is something I want to tell you and something I want you to do.
What do you want to tell me?
About Kamui.
Kamui, huh? What is Kamui?
There are many ways to explain or understand that. So, this is just one bit of rhetoric, but it's probably easiest to think that there's a virus called Kamui that exists. When someone is infected with the Kamui virus and symptoms start to show, that person's criminal power increases and eventually called upon. For example, killing someone. Then, the virus spreads and the person dies. In rare cases, when a certain body is awakened, the body dies yet continues to exist, and continues to disperse this criminal power. At any rate, you've been found to be a carrier, but by sealing off your own memories, you were able to temporarily keep the virus dormant.
What kind of memories are those?
The key is a memory pertaining to Kamui's secret. Those who know that secret are infected by it. That's how the virus spreads.
So then, if I get my memories back, I'll be infected and will kill someone and then die myself?
Oh, no. I know from experience that that won't happen. You are a subspecies of Kamui, the type that could be called a spiritual medium. Because you had such characteristics, a production model, Silver Eye, was implanted, and you were made able to physically connect with the computer created with the biological elements to control the 25th ward. After the symptoms arise, a thing called the 25th ward phenomenon will occur, and you'll become able to store an astronomically enormous amount of information, what we call a tape. A machine used to record, distribute, and store information. By that meaning, it's a sort of medium. You've got a mission to undertake, in which you're not just going to carry around a load of information on the 25th ward, but in a way, you yourself will become the 25th ward. Previously, when the silver case occurred in the 24th ward, you became something similar. It was a much more primitive form, but this time they are in control, so you should be able to succeed.
Them? Him, huh?
The 25th ward was created by two factions. The purpose was for both of them to be able to obtain their own respective experiment data. It was another faction, a third faction, that put you undercover like this. They're trying to use you and the computer network system controlling the 25th ward to steal both of the first two factions' data.
So, I'm basically a data carrier.
If I don't give you back the memories I'm holding, you can remain as you are now. I don't know if you'll be able to escape completely or not, but you'll at least be afforded the freedom to escape. If I give you back your memories, you'll have to undertake their mission. But I think you have another chance.
Another? So I have to choose one of those?
The you of the past contracted me to make the you of the present choose.
Meru, what is it you want me to do?
I want you to warn me.
You're going to die?
No, I already have.
When?
Several hours ago.
I see.
I want you to pray for me.
Okay. I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
In the end, I wasn't able to meet you in life.
It's time to choose.
I choose... Sir? Sir, please don't use that. I don't know what that is, but I don't think that's a good thing. Take back. The past. Exactly. It's both a biological pathogen and a computer malware. At first, I was wrapped in a bright, intense light, and I kneeled down. Then something rained down. An infinite number of flower petals seemed to come raining down on me. And it also seemed like I was seeing a dream, where the scenes change at a bewildering pace. That's a toilet, sir. Oh, we're in the Babylon Shopping Center. Oh, shit. It started again. Who's there? It's you.
You don't look well. Poor you. You're just about done. You're no longer able to mentally bear it. It's our fault, but that can't be helped. Just as rainwater flows into the gutter, we are pulled in by you. This isn't our own intention, and so it can't be helped.
Okay, then. How to understand this? What did I want? I don't even know anymore. Now I just want to cross the river Styx into the next world. I guess it's kind of like drugs. The same thing that always happens is happening again. You build up resistance, and the normal dosage just doesn't work anymore. It's getting difficult for you to hold us down, so it would be best if you hurried up and died. That's the most logical way of thinking. Die? Stop exaggerating. With you not really dying and us not really dying, recently I feel like we make a pretty good combination. That's right, I've changed my mind. I used to complain a lot, but that's ridiculous. People change as they go on living, but even though I've died, I change too. Isn't that funny? Right? It's so funny I feel like I'm gonna burst. Die. Please. All right, we're in the patient's room. It's always a toss-up, especially in Suda 51 games. You know, it could have been the River Styx or it could have been Sansukawa. The deterioration is terrible. An operation is going to be necessary for survival. What caused this? Poisoning. A high-level drug addict. Mood relaxers, antidepressants, sedatives, sleeping medication, central nervous system stimulants. All sorts of things are showing up. A lot of amphetamines, too. We've pumped the stomach, but it didn't help much. This could have been a suicide. Or at least an attempt at it. What sort of operation? A special operation, considering the patient's body and physical state. This is Tokyo Morishima, right? Yeah. That's why I brought him here. He was found in the third-floor bathroom at Babylon. Apparently, he had returned to the 24th ward at some point. Yesterday, when he regained consciousness slightly, I could tell that he had an abnormal reaction. Psychic hypersensitivity, dissociative identity disorder. It could also be viewed as multiple personality disorder. It's hard to tell the difference from drug-induced hallucinations, but it's like he was taken over by a completely different person's personality, and he was simultaneously fighting it and conversing with it. This man is like a shaman reborn for the modern age. There's no point in existing in these times, though. So, if we use that thing, will it work? Yes, if we implant the production model Type I.
But there's no merit to letting him live.
Well, it's not completely devoid of merit. He can be reused as an experimental tool. Did you know that it's possible to connect the man-made Silver Eye with a machine using biological elements?
You mean digitizing his neurotransmission processes and then loading them onto a computer?
Yes, and the opposite is also possible as well. But the human side needs to be properly suitable. And he has to have a construct inside his brain that can process huge loads of digital data.
Are you saying that he has this?
There's a high possibility. Integrated information using another person's personality. An extremely complicated program switched in with digital data. If we use the Tokyo Morishima type, which can be compatible with multiple people's personalities, it would mean a huge galaxy of digital information. He could be hooked up to a computer network without crashing, salvage huge amounts of digital data and programs, and store it all inside his own brain.
I've heard of that before. A tape, huh?
Should we keep him alive and try it out? Personally, I'm curious. The mind of a shelter child. Even now, it's an amazing treasure trove of secrets.
What are the chances of him becoming immortal and becoming like Kamui?
Immortal? That's a superstition, right? That sort of miracle wouldn't happen as long as we use the production Model I. However, if he awakens, his metabolic functions will improve dramatically. This has been verified. So if he becomes like Kamui, he'll become a killer. As for the Tokyo Morishima type, we know that his psychic hypersensitivity will progress. It's completely different from the actual Kamui type.
If he awakens, how can we control him?
That was the main purpose of the whole Shelter Children project. Robotified humans who will blindly follow orders. A public which can be totally controlled by their leader. But that goal was never achieved for some reason. In fact, they became utterly uncontrollable. People like Kamui were born instead. The situation hasn't changed even now. So, I'll leave it up to you to figure out a way to make him obey orders. Yeah, he's still a virgin, of course he's immortal. Not the same as Kamui's immortality. Okay, in the operating room. This seems very unethical. Not that we've worried about ethics anywhere else in this game.
Everything going okay?
Looks like it.
What about the other one?
We'll use the little sister.
That kid, huh?
We're going to use classic blackmail.
I see. But I wonder if it'll work.
I'll try asking once the sedative wears off. I'm actually pretty confident.
Although they're siblings, they've never actually met each other.
But if they find out about each other's existence, they should react to one another. They're a blood-related Kamui and Ayame.
If they awaken, you mean?
That's right. On to the rooftop.
What a nice breeze. You should be able to speak now. Your awakening has begun. You can see me. That's the proof. You're able to recognize external existences now. That woman told you before, right? The woman I killed from Babylon? People keep changing even after they die. It really is amazing, isn't it? It's like we're being cultivated and are developing inside you. Anyway, let's talk about you. I'll listen to anything you want to talk about. You want to erase your memories, right? If you awaken completely, Kamui will know. Both of the Kamuis, each attached to one of the groups in the 25th Ward. And what you're trying to do will get found out, and you'll be deleted immediately. So you're trying to buy some more time before your full awakening. But that plan is not something that you thought up. The people here thought it up and implanted it into your subconscious. In order to steal the 25th Ward data and make off with it, it would be better to wait a while and keep you only half awakened for the time being, with no memories. So we need to cooperate and figure out what these people are doing. I'll make you a card.
Ayame.
That's right. That's my name. Your little sister's name. And the name of the girl you'll meet in the 25th Ward.
Into the bar jackhammer. Back in its prime? It's still got cobwebs, so gonna guess our bartender isn't there. This is a dream, right? I wonder. He is here, master! To think I'd be able to see you again. Whatever, never mind. Give me a trinity. Okay. I'm surprised you remembered that.
The Holy Trinity?
Yes, God is one, but has 3 personas.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
That's right.
You and me. And the turtle.
What's this?
A turtle ornament. I made it myself.
Nice work.
I'm happiest when you compliment me.
What an honor.
So, anyway, this turtle. I want you to hold on to it for me. I plan to come back for it again sometime.
Alright, I'll keep it for you.
Great.
You're welcome. Oh, I thought you said thanks just now. You never change. Neither do you.
Really? You think so?
I really think so.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
I mean, even this place. Yeah. Master is God the Father, Tokyo is the Son of God, and Red is the Holy Spirit. Clearly, Red is the most divine of all of us. The operation is complete. Tokyo Morishima. It's almost time to wake up. Regard the world with your new eye.
Tokyo? Do you know where you are? Kanto 25th Ward. Not far from where you used to live. The dizziness should be over. Accept reality. Take the suggestion. Inside the boat, I've prepared everything. Good boy. Look me in the eyes. I've got a lot for you to do. This mission must be a success. You are a tape containing the most precious and important information ever. So I've thought up some conditions that you won't be able to refuse. If you fail, you'll pay me back with death. Your death. And the death of your little sister. Of course, we have your sister secured. Don't let her die.
I get it now. Kamui's secret was mixed in with the flower petals, or pieces of a dream. The secret is Kamui's true identity, not an idea nor words. It's like a ripened fruit, simply hanging there. I took that fruit in hand and ate it, and committed a sin. Alright, we are back in the room. Now that we've remembered everything. Alright, let's chat. Meru. Okay. Hey, Yagi-sama. Fascinating conversation. Alright, let's look at the PC. Oh. Interesting. Well, we're all holy then.
/ trust me.
I don't necessarily think so. Like, what am I supposed to trust you with, my dude? Oops, not what I meant to do. Where's the look? Back on the boat. 11:15 a.m. p.m. I can read. Okay. The only thing I've got is my cell phone, so let's dial. It's me.
I've been waiting.
Everything went as you imagined.
Looks like you've regained your memories and the switch has been flipped, huh?
I'm heading to the ward office. What are the computer room PIN code and the password to receive the data?
4411. Buff 1. There's a snake under the floor.
Understood.
What a concise and clear attitude.
What else do you want from me?
Go.
I'll go. Full speed ahead. I don't like this. I don't like being blackmailed. I would far rather we were the ones doing the blackmail. Off in our boat. So it does move. I was a little... like, it hadn't moved in months, so... I can see it. There it is. The goddamn ward office.
Yeah. Now vote. Participate in democracy as is your civic duty.
Alright. What are we gonna find there? And what does it mean that there's a snake under the floor? Alright. 11:45 p.m. City Hall. Alright, door to the computer room. All I can do is move, so let's move in. Yes, it's the door. Alright, input the PIN code. It was 4411. That's a good guess. Yeah, considering what we remembered, the snake is probably about to tempt us with something. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, we made it in the computer room. If this has some sensitive data, I probably wouldn't put it in, like, protected by a 4-digit passcode. But let's head to the main computer. Password. It was buff1, which I thought was a really weird password. Okay, gotta remember my alphabet. Let me just say, this song is very good. This entire OST, I think I liked this one better than the other one. O-N-E. Buff 1.
Access granted. Entering stealth mode. Please plug in a connectable device.
The device is me. So, where's the plug? Well, there's a subcomputer. I don't know, let's look. Where is it? Where is it? I have to connect. Okay, I only have 3 options. Under here? Yeah.
Entering stealth mode. You may now browse porn at your leisure.
This is it. What a stupid joke. Oh, that's what it meant. Okay, I guess it's about time. Transmission. Ugh.
Checking designated device. Preparing download. Starting download. Downloading. There's way too much here.
Yeah, seriously.
It's an amazing amount.
I'm getting full already.
You're gonna get swallowed up.
By the 25th ward.
This is all the data that's been monitored up till this point.
This shit is ridiculous.
Super hella totally fucking ridiculous.
Don't just copy me.
This is impossible.
You're the specialist, right?
It's going over the limit. Quit bitching and just do it. I'm already doing it. Downloading, downloading, downloading.
Okay, I'm not going to sit here and keep saying that. It's downloading. We may be erroring out, but
Download complete.
oh, I don't like that smile, my dude. That's like some Disney villain level shit. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, what if this geometrical interface that all player characters have in common is an aspect of this silver eye computer brain that we just learned we have? It's a possibility. All right, Quarter at Dawn.
A fictional woman, mentally unstable and with a habit of lying, now like a pathetic withered plant.
Although I'm somehow living a long life, when it comes time to write something here,
I want to try to write out my true feelings as much as possible. It's not necessarily for anyone. It's because I am certain that this will be the last time. Women who always talk about how they're going to die don't really seem to die too often, but still. Ever since I killed Milu, I've changed dramatically. I know why. The Ayame inside me has awakened. I knew it when I killed her. By killing the other me, which could be called a fake original, it was like I shed the skin of a person, which had become my awakening. GLG had said something like this to me before. In Japanese, Ayame is the name of a flower, but it also means to kill. Then I imagined something really cliche. There is a village in the mountain where people kill for a living live, and both the boys and girls born there are raised to be assassins. They're sometimes made to kill each other, and only the ones who can survive can become real assassins. I wondered whether Ayame was named Ayame because she was a natural-born killer. Then, once the Ayame inside me awakened, I found out that that idea was completely wrong. The Ayame that was suddenly born inside me was an impulse. Humans try to stop crime in order to protect the society that everyone has built. But everyone knows that society isn't perfect. Even though it was separated, the 24th Ward was created in order to try to build a perfect society, but it resulted in the 24th Ward turning into an almost laughably imperfect society. The hearts of people who are forced into an imperfect society and faced with immense pressure end up being twisted to their limit and giving birth to criminal power. Criminal power isn't something possessed by a single person. It's a twisted sort of power that spreads subconsciously among the various people who compose a society. The 25th Ward was created in order to observe and inspect the mechanisms that generate and create this criminal power, and what lies beyond. As for the reason for looking into this, on the surface, it was for the sake of creating a perfect society. This hides the true intention of gaining complete control over criminal power, and using it to control and subdue. But there exists a power that is able to break through that power of control. It can't be controlled, and it has no true shape or form. It is a power that makes one feel something primitive. Put very simply, it's an impulse. It's neither a power of good nor evil, it's simply a kind of instinctual emotion. As the days went by, the Ayame inside me grew larger. Like a tumor that develops inside your brain keeps growing and growing, Ayame kept developing while stealing my nutrients.
interesting, yeah. That I know that a lot of the Ace Attorney characters have a lot of hints and puns and stuff like that in Japanese. So, November 12th, 11 a.m. They do in English too. The translators did a really good job with that. So, back to Seaside Park.
It's like the rain last night never happened. It's almost too hot now.
Sunlight is like poison to old people. You really didn't need to come all the way out here for me.
Well, there was something I wanted to make certain of by meeting face to face.
I see. What is it?
First, I want to know the situation. We secured you on the sea this morning, but there was no data. We checked inside your head, but it was totally empty.
That didn't feel too good, you know. I just can't get used to having people looking around inside my head. And for 5 straight hours, too. Just when I thought I was free, now I have to meet with you? Christ.
Where did the data go?
For you outsiders, in order to copy and steal the data in the 25th Ward computer network, you had to use me. Right?
Yeah. You're an unimaginable device. You can disable any copy guard system, any security. We don't have it implemented yet, but we should have prepared a special plug. It'll help get around laws that haven't been tweaked yet.
Sounds like something people like you would say.
But sending the data through me once, I was able to treat it as normal digital data. It was an amazingly huge load, but anyway. Basically, I used the internet to simply pass the data along. That was the only chance I had. That's all there is to it.
Why did you have to do something like that? Have to? No, I just wanted to fuck with you. Having been toyed with for so long, I kind of wanted to rebel a little bit. That's only natural, right?
You sound like a little punk kid.
Better than a lying asshole.
So, what sort of deal are you thinking about? I'll listen. Make it quick.
A deal, huh? That could be nice.
Quarter at dawn. Tokyo Morishima, unknowingly cradling an as of yet unawakened Kamui inside of himself, was waiting for me to shake him out of his slumber. Or maybe the Ayame inside of me had telepathically communicated with the Kamui inside of Tokyo Morishima and was attempting to reawaken her former lover. That's a joke, of course. Either way, I was to find out that the Tokyo Morishima of the past had entrusted me with that role. GLG and Tokyo Morishima were old friends from their days in the 24th Ward. I found that out while digging up old records from the net. But just how far ahead had GLG seen? I'm sure that he couldn't have foreseen that Tokyo Morishima would end up becoming so cloudy and flustered he would forget his own birthday. It was during the evening, 3 days ago, that the cloudy, flustered man would be attacked and taken away suddenly. Just prior to that, someone from the Regional Adjustment Bureau showed up and started talking about possible adjustment for Tokyo Morishima. It became clear that the fact that measures regarding Tokyo Morishima were being taken meant that the experiment was finally nearing its end. Tokyo Morishima's kidnapping was thought to have been perpetrated by the Regional Adjustment Bureau, the Heinous Crimes Unit, or some organization deeply tied to one of the two. A third-party organization in the 24th Ward had been using him as his source of information. His kidnapping may have been an attempt at stopping that. I decided to use the Meru system to search the net for information. Our weak point was that we couldn't really do much outside of using the net. I tried leaking information concerning the Oki Syndicate to the employees of the Regional Adjustment Bureau named Tsuki and Osato and monitored their reaction. I also contacted Kuroyanagi from the Heinous Crimes Unit via sex chat. But the hint I got regarding Tokyo Morishima's whereabouts came from an unexpected place. The chat system at Quarter temporarily went down to an extraordinary server load. The computer network covering the entirety of the 25th Ward, and the machine at its core had a biocomputer installed, and Quarter was supposed to have been protected by that system as well. Although it was only for a few short minutes, the fact that Quarter's system went down meant that it was handling an unexpectedly immense load of traffic. I knew that Tokyo Morishima must have been connected. A plug was stuck into Tokyo Morishima's silver eye and hooked up to the net. The purpose was to completely delete the existence of Tokyo Morishima. Naturally, the barrier created on the opposing side was tough. I was unable to directly connect with the Tokyo Morishima inside the net. Tokyo Morishima was being forced to participate in a fixed game. He was fighting a battle that he would in no way be able to win. I don't know if his opponent being named Slash was supposed to be humorous or if it was simple irony. Or maybe the anxiety in Tokyo Morishima's heart had given birth to some sort of weird monster. Either way, it was my duty to get a weapon to Tokyo Morishima, who was on the verge of death. I was finally able to check out backstage, aka the backyard, that was the Red Room, and it was there that I used a somewhat dirty hand to send a program. Naturally, at first I was prepared to use any means necessary, but if Tokyo Morishima himself didn't notice what I'd sent, then it wouldn't have been possible to cancel the uninstallation program. Like a fisherman casting his weighted line into the sea, I sat and waited patiently, watching the surface of the water for signs of movement.
Seriously, the silver eye to connect the internet. This is just all one of Elon Musk's monkey-killing brain chip experiments. Seriously, who the fuck is going to let that man implant a chip in their brain? Like, don't do that, people. Let me just say, the cybersecurity on Tesla isn't fantastic. Like, don't put that in your brain.
I'll offer a guarantee on your life and the life of your little sister. That's the first condition. What else? Money?
I'll be needing that too. Okay then. 1 billion.
Sounds good.
The monitoring data from the 25th Ward experiments? Is that how much the data is worth to you?
Yes. Scientific value. Value is a political playing card. Value is weapon. It's basically equal value to the power to totally rule the world of finance and politics for the next 10 years.
You're pretty straightforward, huh? Is this all off the record?
Furthermore, the 25th Ward is about to disappear. Apparently, it's about to sink completely and perfectly into Davy Jones' locker. That will mark the end of the experiment. Do you understand the utter importance of the data you sent off somewhere?
Kinda, yeah. Where's my sister?
In the 24th Ward. She's not being held captive or anything like that. However, I can flip the switch at any time.
What, do you have some sort of bomb set up or something?
It means I am fully prepared to erase her existence at any moment.
I've never spoken to her face to face before.
If you'd like to, then go meet her.
I won't do that. I think I might go off on a little trip somewhere. Some southern island, maybe.
You probably don't care, but I'll recommend a nice little island for you.
I feel like you're gonna set up a bomb or something, and that's no fun.
Quarter at dawn. When Tokyo Morishima came back to this world, he was still connected to the net. His lower half was still submerged in the water. It would be no exaggeration to say that this was a once-in-a-lifetime chance. There was no way I could let that chance pass me by. If I could use the net to take on the memories that were gradually coming back to Tokyo Morishima, then I would have some more options and be able to buy some time. I could outsmart the process set up by the organization that had enhanced Tokyo Morishima. Tokyo Morishima and I synchronized. I do want Tokyo Morishima to live, but I wonder. Upon looking inside Tokyo Morishima's head, I found that there were a great many ghosts living there. I used to think about why it was that Tokyo Morishima had such power bestowed upon him. Calmly appearing from among the cracks and recesses in the darkness kills people. That may just be an impulse that is neither good nor bad by nature, but the souls of those killed cannot rest in peace. Maybe these souls, turned into the sacrifices of our times, are unable to find a place of peace and rest, and only continue to wander aimlessly. Therefore, the negative Kamui had to take all those in. Maybe this is the essence of Tokyo Morishima's existence. If so, then it would be his fate to be forced to continue to live eternally. But this is too heavy a fate for a single human to have to take on by themselves. If he does not have the means to bring these ghosts to some place they can rest, then he is certain to reach his limit eventually. That is when I realized what it was that Tokyo Morishima wanted.
Yeah, ghosts living in his head, i.e. Yu-Gi-Oh!
No copies of the data. I want to buy only the absolute one-of-a-kind original.
In that case, we're gonna need to trust each other.
That's why I'm saying I'll throw in something worth it. Originally, it was our own fault in not being properly prepared. We recognize and accept that.
So you're admitting that you fucked up?
Failing to get rid of Slash was careless.
It's a bit late for that.
Indeed.
So anyway, I'm gonna pass.
Huh? Pass on what?
This deal of ours.
I'll give you $3 billion.
That's more than fair, right?
You just don't get it. Get what? You're just going to abandon this? For what? Desperation? Is that what good is to you? What sort of merit is there in that?
It's not about good nor jack shit. Merit? What are you even talking about? You're not getting the fucking data. I'm gonna spread it over the net. I've made my decision.
This is gonna be the end. For both you and your sister.
It is what it is.
A play is a world with its own inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Saroyang, huh? But this is no play, or...
Who's gonna kill me? Are you gonna do it?
I won't lay a finger on you. That's someone else's job.
Someone more skilled?
Yes. Let's skip this pointless small talk.
This is goodbye then, Mr. Kipple.
Well, shit. It's gonna get even hotter today. On the other side of the spectrum, I was about to reach my own limit. I don't know what this sickness of mine is exactly, but at some point, my body had deteriorated to the brink of death. As long as I'm connected to the Meadow system, it doesn't really bother me, but when I return to my original body, even a single cough is excruciating. I had tried all sorts of medication, but medicine was no longer to stave off my own destruction. GLG once spoke to me about the stars. He told me that it was discovered that a white dwarf 50 light years from Earth contained a core made from extremely hard crystals. The main element of this white dwarf is composed of carbon, which is crystallized under the immense pressure. That makes that white dwarf a huge diamond, 400 meters in diameter. A white dwarf is a fixed star in its terminal stage. Our own sun will also burn out and become a white dwarf about 5 billion years from now. And then, another 2 billion years after that, its core will form an amazingly huge diamond. I can't keep living for that long. I said this to GLG as he laid next to me in bed. Neither can I. But when you think about the fact that day will come eventually, doesn't it get you excited and give you a sort of peace of mind, making it easier to sleep? This may be true. In the far, far, far distant future, everything may become hard and crystallized one day. This story sounded more beautiful and amazing to me than any fairy tale I've ever heard.
All right, back to our boat. Fucking liar. She died several hours ago. She was killed. However far away from her I may take myself, I know this for certain. The fact that I know this is my own tragedy. Oh. Oh! They weren't joking, like it's all going to Davy Jones' locker. So this is the end of the 25th Ward. Guess I'm gonna be sinking down into the same sea too. Glad I was able to set Red free. So Red is out there. All alone. Yeah, well, now I'm off to go fishing.
While waiting for the 25th ward to disappear, I fell asleep.
Although I'm only supposed to have a little bit of time left to live, I still managed to fall asleep. It's kind of funny. Human beings really are silly beings. Anyway, I had a short dream just then. Slash appeared in my dream, and he gave me a rundown of the whole story. He says the data was all forwarded and entrusted to Red. Red heard this and nodded his head.
Please leave it to me.
Hearing Red's voice for the first time, I found out that Red was actually an old lady in her 60s. So, Red was basically sort of like my mom. Then, a whole bunch of emotions swell up inside me, and I start crying. I wonder why I always wake up right away whenever I cry in a dream. I wake up to find myself on a boat. I looked out over the sea and looked up to the skies. I could still see the 25th ward out in the distance. I felt the sea breeze. I wiped my tears and called out some names. Slash, Medu, Red. It's sad that none of these are their real names. Red alone was at least a name I had decided on myself. Ayame, Kamui. Kamui is a fearsomely wild god. That's how he felt to me. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, water to water. Everything goes as it flows. That is true purification. Oh. I think we need a doctor now. I don't think you're supposed to perform eye surgery on yourself. Oh, nope. We either really need a doctor or we don't need one anymore. All right. Well, placebo ended, sadly. Oh, Yuki's coming soon. Let's groove. Okay. Well, if we have Yuki unlocked, do we want to continue with placebo or do we want to check out what our postal service guys went through this time? Exoneration, is that what it is when you take out your eye? All right, we do have Yuki if we want to continue. All right, let's do some post office then. All right. Oh, it just took us back to that. All right. Moon over 25. See what fucked up thing they got into. Room, new moon. Okay, so we're picking up right after. Osato. You.
I put him under with drugs. Let's take him in, Tsuki-san.
Mitsumoto and Nango.
Anyway, we're done here.
Right, Tsuki?
Yeah. Let's fall back.
Huh, interesting. I did not know that. Osato. So evisceration, enucleation, and exenteration are the 3 types of eye removal. I probably messed up at least one of those, possibly all of those, when I said them, but... All right, 7:30 p.m. University Hospital. So this is him.
Ryuji Okiai, head of the Okiai Syndicate. It's definitely him. It's been some time since death, but the body's been treated with a preservative.
How about the background check at the hospital?
We're currently still investigating, but a lot has turned up. I'll provide a report shortly as soon as everything is sorted.
Okay. It's almost time. October 19th, 10:30 a.m. Evil Diver University Hospital. Who would willing to go to a hospital at that time? You'd be surprised, actually. Although I would say I don't think that most people choose to go to a hospital. So that's what happened. Looks like Ishiki was being used as well. Chief, about Osato.
Mayajima sent him to the lab under guarded escort. It's no longer under our jurisdiction. It isn't likely that he'll be coming back.
I'm sorry, Chief.
About what? The restaurant? Or Osato?
Everything.
Tsuki, you must be pretty exhausted, huh?
I'm fine.
No, you're burnt out. I can see it in your face. No, really. I'm giving you a week's leave.
Uh-huh.
Got it?
Yes.
There's an art museum in the ward.
Hmm?
Here's a ticket. Go look at some art for a change. It'll help calm you down.
Thanks.
You can go home for the day. Everyone else, we've got a meeting in 2 hours.
Okay.
Got it. Alright, that's all.
Tsuki,
What are you gonna do, you know?
I keep screwing up. I wouldn't be surprised if I get fired. It's true that you are partially responsible, but don't put so much blame on yourself, alright? Leave the rest to us. Mitsumoto and I will find Shigino.
Nango, the chief's calling for you.
Okay. See ya. This may be a good opportunity for you. Get some rest.
Okay.
I guess I'll go home. Museum, huh? It's not really my thing. Huh? We go into the art museum? is indeed an art museum. All right, October 23rd, 6:30 p.m. museum. Huh. Good, there's no response. Looks like the security system was properly deactivated. Infiltration complete. This is what you wanted, right, Chief? Not sure. Take a day off, go like calm down in the art museum was commit an art heist, but you know, like Tsuki, I appreciate that's how you would spend your time. The back of the ticket, Haidima, and this 67452. Is this a ticket number? No. The famous works of the 25th Ward, huh? Shouldn't let the chief's goodwill go to waste, I guess. Guess I'll be checking out the art after hours. Alright then. Alright, let's take a look around. Famous works of the 25th Ward, apparently. Yeah, nice one. I guess. Huh? A floor guide. Employee entrance. Here we go. Thank you for writing that down for me. Yeah, stealing calms my nerves. Okay, let's go to the employee aisle. Okay, let's go. I'll try the employee entrance first. Into the director's office. Director's office. Nothing of interest in any of the other rooms. This is the only one left. Yeah. I don't really get the impression that the director is working much. This office doesn't feel very in use. Something's fishy. That's for sure. This wall feels weird. Something's totally off about it. Second time today. A phone, but there's some sort of outlet. It's like this one's a jack-in type too. In that case, this must be it. Okay, let's see if I'm right. Get out our Catherine Nano. Alright. 6, 7, 4, 5, 2. Woo! Alright, so what does this art museum have to do with anything? Like, the wall opened. A hallway? Alright, let's get moving. This hallway is pretty dark. Who knows what's around the corner? Story of my life. It's gonna come out of the darkness. This should be fun. Looks like the hallway opened up a bit. Is this a room?
I was wondering who it was, and it was you.
Alright, who's in the secret room? Oh, hey Heidi! So, there you are.
The wall opened up, so I thought I'd turn the lights out and see what was up. Good job finding this place.
So I was finally able to blindside you, huh?
I don't like it when my players go off script, you know? Or is it maybe about time to draw the curtain?
Maybe.
So why are you here? Adjustment? Is that it?
First of all, I got plenty of questions.
I see. Could you please wait a moment? I've got an errand to which I need to attend.
An errand?
I'll be done in 2 minutes.
What are you gonna do?
Basically, my part-time job.
Part-time job?
Tsuki-san, do you know 25 today?
Huh? Yeah.
There's a reporter there named Mikishima, right? That's me.
Huh? No way.
It's true.
Quit fucking with me.
Well, believe it or not.
If that's true.
Fuck.
I was one of the idiots hanging on every word of his goddamn articles.
25 today will cease publishing as of tomorrow.
Huh? What? It's gonna fold?
Yes.
You're fucking around again.
Again, whether or not you choose to believe me is your own prerogative. Anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I have to offer my final greetings to the editor. Just by email on my phone, though. That's how we communicated.
This guy is so full of shit.
Alright, I'm finished. Okay, now go on with your questions.
Well, okay then. What did you do to Osato?
Osato? That younger guy?
Don't fucking play dumb. You know who the fuck I mean.
That incident at Dugoya.
That was definitely a trap. But the target wasn't the RA Bureau. It was Osato himself.
Well, trying to make excuses and avoid responsibility at this point would just be shameless, wouldn't it?
You're right. But the target wasn't just Osato. There were multiple targets. Multiple?
Yes. For example, Ishiki had to be dealt with too.
Huh? Motherfucker.
Ishiki was like the unifying force behind the old Okiai syndicate. But he was no longer of any use. Shikino had fully taken over, and there were all sorts of new faces. So, I thought I'd have him step down. But this was something that Ishiki himself wanted too.
What do you mean?
He was extremely troubled deep down inside by an incident from his past, and he was searching for a way to atone for that incident. The measures I took were taken with his best interests in mind. So, do you understand my side of things?
Fuck no.
That's unfortunate.
Next. Where exactly did you assholes sniff out Osato from?
Oh, yes. From something close to you, yet far away. Does this answer your question?
Close yet far?
Well, you'll understand soon enough.
So, what were you planning on doing with Osato?
That will also be answered shortly.
Talking to you is just fucking pointless. Answer my fucking questions. You fucked around with that Engawa guy, you refurbished a whole goddamn hotel, and you set a bunch of bullshit traps and sent Satsatani in to stir up the goddamn RA Bureau. I'm sick of all of this tedious bullshit. What the fuck exactly are you assholes trying to do? Are you just trying to fuck with me? Well, what the hell is it? Also, that phone call we got at the high-rise apartments? That was just more of your bullshit too, right? Going so far as to use Sakura's voice and Flash Kamui's references and shit?
Tsuki-san.
What?
What? If you've got broken pieces, you just need to imagine the rest.
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Whatever, I'm taking you into the RA Bureau. We'll have you answer our questions properly there.
Oh, really? In that case, there's something I'd like to say first.
What?
This world is full of falsehoods and truths. This 25th Ward is a perfect example. The lives of the general public are the falsehood, and the lives of the people like you are the truths. The falsehoods support the truths, and without the falsehoods, the truth would cease to exist. We are just running around in the cracks between those two things. But that is coming to an end. The distorted relationship between truth and falsehood. The day of saturation is near. The fuck does that mean? Oh yes, you were asking me what it was we were trying to do, weren't you? Actually, I'm simply acting in accordance with Shigeno's desires. Shigeno's desires? Yes. That desire is to pull the trigger on the 25th Ward. The climax is almost at hand. Time for us minor players to clear the stage.
No way you're running off.
Oh no, I won't run. I'm just going to have a glass of wine.
Huh? Fuck, I let my guard down.
You're quite observant. That was delicious. The very last glass of my life.
Poison. Why did you stick that in there? As soon as I knew it was you who came. Shit.
My role is finished. Now, I just move on towards zero.
He fucking died. He fucking died! My line to Shigeno has been cut. What do I do? How can I connect this line? Exactly, alternative facts.
"705 Regional Adjustment Bureau."
Chief's office. So, Haijima's dead. Okay, alright then. We'll have to check that out. Come back. Your leave is over. Also, never mind, I'll talk to you when I see you. Bye. Report from Tsuki. Apparently Haijima's dead.
Oh, I see. How did he die?
Seems he drank poisoned wine.
I see. He was pretty dramatic, wasn't he?
Itagaya, what's up with Shigeno and company?
Well, it appears that they're still doing their thing.
I told the lab to ease up on Osato's observation. The rest is up to our targets.
It should be fine. It's not that hard of a job.
What's the story with the general schedule?
There have been a few unexpected twists, like the incident with Kamito, etc., but we should be able to keep everything on track.
What about the experiment data?
We've been collecting data as expected. No problems with the tape recordings either. We've got a constant feed to the computer room going.
Sounds good.
We are somewhat uneasy about Tokyo Morishima's movements, though. We'll follow up on him along with the HC unit.
Okay.
Chief,
What is it?
what do you plan to do about Tsuki-san?
You know how it works. We simply make sure he fills his role.
Do you really mean that?
What are you trying to say?
At first glance, you appear to be working in accordance with our policies. But I also get the impression that you're hiding something deep down inside, too. You're not going to betray us, are you?
Observers are quick to doubt others.
My job is to observe and manage you. And there are other observers who also share my doubts.
Wonderful. So exactly how many people do I have observing me then?
I can't answer that.
Using the man behind the curtain in the 25th Ward to uphold order. Weeding out the problematic elements in order to keep the cycle of everyday life going. I feel I'm doing just fine at my surface job of the chief of the Regional Adjustment Bureau. And as for my behind the scenes, if there were problems with the progression of the experiment, then I would understand your doubts. But you said yourself just now that there are no problems.
We're placing even more importance on the progression of the experiment from here on out than we had up till now. Therefore, no matter how small, we want to systematically erase any sort of doubt or suspicious element we may come across. Chief, No, Kiryu, I'll ask once more. You're not going to betray us, are you?
I won't betray you. But
But
I do plan to offer you a bit of entertainment.
Huh? What do you mean?
There are 3 reasons for my actions. The first is that I'm unsatisfied by my work. Having to maintain 2 different faces, harboring so many secrets, and going along with everything quietly. The phrase, "it is better to work for oneself than to work for someone else," really resounds with me recently. It may be because of Kamito, or possibly because of Yabu-san.
What's the second reason?
Tsuki. He's been constantly made to continue toiling away by the power of others without any choice in the matter. So, now I want to see him move on his own volition, using his own strength. What's he gonna do when his puppeteer strings are finally cut? It's bound to be interesting, right?
Why all of a sudden? That man is nothing but a hunting hound. Even now, we have him running around here, and there to serve our own purposes. But as I say, once the nimble rabbit dies, the hunting dog is cooked. And as for the third reason,
This is actually quite huge. It's because you're an eyesore.
that's certainly pretty rude. Especially considering that I've served you faithfully all this time without question.
That's it. All this time without question. I'm sick of it. I'd like to finally be free from having to see your face.
Tetsuo Kiryu, in accordance with my own judgment as your observer, I'm eliminating you.
In that case, as chief of the Regional Adjustment Bureau, I'm adjusting you. Alright, 8 p.m. Seaside Park. Guess I'm a bit early. It's fine. He'll be here soon. What Haizuma said.
My role is finished. Now I just move on toward 0.
0? What's that mean? I wonder what's happening with Osato right about now. How much does he actually know about himself? Or maybe he knows everything. If he came to the RA Bureau precisely because he knew everything, then...
Anyway, when we found Yabu's body, when I saw you got really, emotional, it felt really strange somehow.
Was I getting that emotional?
Yeah, you were. I always thought that you were sort of indifferent and cold when it came to life and death. Like, even when I die, I feel like you'd be like, oh, he died, huh?
Live, die. He and I both. How we live and how we die. The sea breeze. Feels good.
Sorry to disturb you on this fine evening with the lovely sea breeze. All right, how about you prepare yourself?
Huh? I'm too tired to deal with your dumbass jokes. Maetsuma. Come on, don't be like that. Play along. Fuck off. What the hell do you want anyway? Calling me out like this. I have to get back to the RA Bureau.
Huh? Aren't you on leave?
It's over. Really? That was quick.
Doesn't it suck?
Your vacation's over. I wasn't having any fun, so it's fine by me.
Oh,
You know, don't you?
I know.
What a dick.
Oh, yeah. So there was something I wanted to talk to you about directly. That's why I called you out here.
Oh yeah, so what'd you want anyway?
It's about Osato sent off to the lab.
What happened to him?
He's gone from the lab.
What?
Why the hell didn't you say so from the beginning? I'm going back to the bureau. Wait. What? There's more. Osato didn't leave on his own volition. It looks like he was taken away. Huh? Was it Shigino? If so, then that son of a bitch. Hold up, calm down, there's still more. Calm down? While he was definitely taken away, there are a lot of really suspicious points here. When I first heard, I went to the lab, and I saw it with my own eyes. The lab guy is getting all flustered, like, oh my god, you know? But the general vibe felt a bit too calm and collected.
What do you mean?
I'm saying it felt like this was something that they were expecting.
They were expecting it?
I borrowed one of their terminals and looked into Osato's file. I found his guard schedules. According to those, when it happened, the guards just happened to be pretty much off duty.
So there was someone on the inside.
No, I don't think it was exactly at that level.
Huh? What do you mean?
There were several points that gave me the impression that the whole lab was in on it.
The whole lab?
Yeah. On that day, they were scheduled to have a bunch of machines moved in and out, as well as computer maintenance. On that scale, it couldn't have been just one or two people. They'd need cooperation and permission from up above.
So that means...
Considering Osato's getting sent off to the lab, no, also considering his awakening as well. It all seems like it was planned. Planned by someone with a lot of power.
Are you trying to say that the Postal Federation is behind this? Hey, we're on the same side here, right? If they had plans for Osato, why would they go so far out of their way to do all this? Plus, to the Postal Federation, Osato was a guy they needed to protect. What's up?
I gotta go.
Wait, what the hell? Where are you going?
I have to go see a doctor.
What? You're going to the hospital at this time of night?
Not the hospital. This doctor is unlicensed.
What the hell do you need with an unlicensed doctor?
I'm gonna have the recognition chip inside me removed.
Huh? What? Why would you...
I'm quitting this job, and I'm leaving the 25th ward.
Huh?
When I was checking things out at the lab, I just had this gut feeling that said danger, you know? Keep this up and something terrible's gonna happen. And while I was checking out the lab, I realized something. I'm being targeted.
Are you for real?
Don't you adjust me just because you're so into your job now?
Oh shit. This is different.
Right now, I'm tweaking the signal sent from my recognition chip. But if the cleaning department comes after me, I'm screwed. So I have to get rid of it now.
But it's not as simple as just removing the chip.
Actually, you'd be surprised by how far along civilian technology has come. Apparently, they can extract it. There have been successful examples.
Examples?
Shit, I gotta go.
Running out of time. Hey, Maedzima.
You and I, we came up together, so I thought I'd say my proper goodbyes. That's what I called you out for.
Maedzima.
I'll send you the materials I found on Osato's case. Anyway, check them out and think real hard. I'm retiring here and now.
I can't do this anymore.
There's no doubt about it. I get in any deeper, and I'm dead.
Just like you to be able to make an instant judgment call like that. What are you gonna do after you leave the 25th ward?
No idea. Maybe I'll take advantage of the skills acquired from my previous job and work in garbage processing or something.
Do you really mean actual garbage processing? I get the feeling you'd end up processing something else.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna take off.
Okay. Maedzima. You're really leaving the 25th ward, huh? As for me, We gotta get Osato back. Alright, 9:20 p.m. Regional Adjustment Bureau. Back in the office with the ugly floor. Nango. Hey, Tsuki. What are you doing here? Aren't you on leave? Should you really be here? Yeah, I was looking into Haijima. Haijima? Yeah. Anyway, Haijima's dead. Dead? Yeah, suicide. I see. So anyway, I reported the results of my investigation to the chief, and he told me to come back. I'll give you the details later, okay? Okay. Nango, about Osato disappearing from the lab. Yeah, about that. I just heard myself. I rushed back here with Mitsumoto. What's the situation? He's still missing. His ID signal had disappeared too. I see. Tsuki, you said the chief told you to come back? Yeah? So, do you know where the chief is now? Huh? He's not here? Nope. I can't get a hold of Itsugaya either. Nango. Hey, how's it going? Nowhere to be found. Oh, hey, Tsuki. Hey. What happened to your leave? I'll fill you in. I'll fill you in, Nango, in later. Well, I was after Haijima, and it's okay. You can explain later. Thanks. So you can't find the chief for Itsugaya? Yeah, I've looked everywhere, but nothing. How about their ID signals? I'm about to check those. Okay, let's do it. They're gone. What? What does this mean exactly? No response anywhere within the 25th ward. I'll try linking with the external system and expand the search area. The stuff Mayajima said. How's it going? The Postal Federation. Nothing. No response at all. What the hell is going on? What is going on with the chief? Tsuki? Any problems with the system? No problems have been detected. I see. Even if a person with an embedded transmitter dies, the signal continues being transmitted. So the fact that the signals disappeared... Nango, Mitsumoto? I'll explain. All of it. October 24th, 5:40 a.m. In the smoking room. This room looks like it needs better ventilation if it's going to be the smoking room, but... Tsuki? Yeah? Have you slept at all? Yeah. Sleeping and getting some rest is a must right now. You're right. Damn, it's already morning. No contact from the chief, nor a response from his chip. Shit. Seriously. Yeah, this is the room we filled with smoke. That is why it's called the smoking room. About what you told me yesterday about Mayajima? Yeah? I saw a cleaning guy walking around earlier, so I tried talking to him. How was it? He mumbled something really evasively and scurried off. No doubt about it. Cleaners are aware of Mayajima going AWOL. I see. I actually heard about the unlicensed doctor from Mayajima recently. Huh? I mean, at the time, it was just a rumor he'd mentioned. We had Shigino to deal with, so we weren't in any position to look into it. But it looks like the rumor was true. Nango, you don't think... Tsuki? Yeah? Our job is protecting the 25th Ward from the shadows and providing the citizens with a smooth and safe lifestyle. So we're basically the administrators of the 25th Ward. Yeah, you're right. But if this 25th Ward lifestyle itself were just a farce, then what the hell are we doing? We'd have spent all this time working our asses off for a farce. It's a goddamn joke. But, Nungle, the feeling of accomplishment when carrying out adjustment, the concrete results you get in the form of a body, these are all definitely real, no farce about them. This is something that we, as people who have felt it with our own hands, can know to be true, right? Yeah? But when I heard about Miyajima, everything shook. Shook? If what Miyajima said is true, then the Postal Federation is on the move without our knowledge. You get that, right? The lab is being controlled by the Postal Federation. The internal collusion and the string pulling wouldn't be something we could take on. The chief and Ichigaya disappearing? I feel like this must be connected too. We may have even been sold out by the chief. That... no way. Our whole world would change. That means that everything we've done and worked towards up to now would break down too. I believed that it was all non-fiction. But it turned out to all be bullshit. Just fiction after all. Nungle. Let's stop this. There's still a lot we don't have a clear handle on. Making arbitrary decisions like this based on theory is dangerous. Yeah. I think you may have convinced me. Sorry to be rude. It's fine. The whole thing with Osato, including his awakening, must have been done by Shigino. Yeah, I think so too. But for what? The first thing that comes to mind would be his lineage. I mean, the fact that Osato was an illegitimate child of Sundance. Oh yeah, Shigino and the Frontier people must have had some sort of connection or possibly some kind of deal. But we still don't have any proof. So that means... yeah. Judging by his awakening, the element inside Osato is the target. If that's the case, then where did they get that information? The Postal Federation. That's possible. Shigino was involved with the police at one time, right? So Shigino has at least had some sort of connection to government agencies. Yeah, you may think this is science fiction, but I assure you it's science fact. What do you think, Ski? Nothing, really. If that's true... no, even if it isn't. I'm gonna adjust him. The shadow that's followed me since my days with the Okiai Syndicate? I'm getting rid of it for good. Yeah. Cut your ties with the past, Ski. By the way, are the results from Haijima's place still not ready yet? It's already morning, so anytime now. Okay, let's go back. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what we come up with. Alright, 8:30 a.m. Office. What's the score, Mitsumoto?
Looks like it's here. 25 today.
Yeah, that's not what... but, well, I wanna look. Come on, Tsuki. We're waiting for mail from Tokyo Morishima, right?
You sure it's safe to use Morishima?
Yeah. When we checked out the terminal in Haijima's room, we found the admin code for Kamuinet 25. We gave that to Morishima and had him check out Kamuinet 25 once more.
But we haven't heard anything back from Morishima yet.
Rather than investigating it ourselves, using someone from the outside should help keep it off the radar for a while. Let's see what Morishima can do. Okay, we'll try waiting a little longer then.
Okay.
Alright, let's take a look at our 25 today.
Last issue, the Silverian mystery remains. Unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, this paper will cease publication publication as of this issue. In accordance with said situation, our investigation into the Silverians is also coming to a close. There were still matters into which we wish to look further, and our inability to find concrete proof of the Silverians' existence leaves us filled with with regret. However, we believe that someday soon, a person who can succeed in contacting the Silverians will come along and continue with our work. Therefore, this paper's folding is not the end of 25 today. It's a new beginning. Reported by Hatsuo Mikijima. Haijima Mikijima.
I guess it was true. No way. Damn, I really don't want it to be true.
Huh? Tsuki-san, looks like you've got mail. It was sent to Osato's address.
Okay, it's gotta be from Morishima. Oh, what does it say?
I'll check. From Turtle Guy to Sweet. Subject, your request. It was pretty sudden, but I found a little souvenir for you guys. I found a file that was recently placed on the Kamui.net 25 server. This is the only file that was protected. This is the most suspicious one. The code required to unlock the file is 4 English letters. Find the password yourselves. I've got too much to deal with right now and don't have the time. Sorry, but see what you can do.
So, we gotta work this out ourselves?
4 English characters.
Any ideas, Tsuki?
4 characters. English letters. Any ideas from anything Haijima said or did?
0?
There is one thing. One of his very last words.
Let's try it. Enter the password? Alright. Z. E. R. Oh. Every time I type one of those in, it's like, wait, did I actually spell that right? Did I somehow just, like, fuck up the spelling and haven't figured it out? Haijima really was a drama queen to the very end. What's in the file?
This is documents pertaining to a building currently under construction within the ward. Sunset Building.
What do we do, Tsuki?
Right now, we have no other option but to check this out.
Yeah, you're right. Since we still can't find the chief, we're gonna have to make our own judgment calls. Got it, Mitsumoto?
Decisions are made in the field. That's the RA Bureau agent's motto. So, no problem here.
Okay, let's go.
Huh?
Mitsumoto, answer it.
Okay. Okay, I'll put him on. Tsuki-san, it's from someone named Ishizuka.
Alright, 5:50 p.m. Back in Akihiko Alley. Wonder what kind of weird soda we're gonna get today. Hey, you here? Oh, hi there. So, you have something for me from Haijima? Yes, that's right. He gave it to me last night. Said to hand it over to you. I see. So, how much is it? Your processing fee? Oh, no, I've already received my fee from Haijima. Oh. Disappearing just after putting me in his debt. Christ. Here it is. Thanks. Later. By the way, this is on the house. I don't want any weird-ass drinks. Come on, just take it. It's a new product. The complex flavor opens up a whole new world. It's called Chaos Mix. Great. That's what I want in a soda. All right, 6:05 p.m. in the car. Sorry for the wait. How was it? I got it. Looks like documents. Documents? Yeah. This... What's up? This is the info we got from the lab. The lab? Huh? So this is what Shigeno's after. What does it say? Explain it for me. Okay. Apparently, the lab had been doing research into criminal power. Criminal power?
Powerful thoughts that lead a person to crime.
That criminal power has the ability to propagate from one person to the next. Therefore, criminal power can't just go away. Normally, the propagation of criminal power occurs naturally. Yeah, that's something we've known.
But apparently, it has been found that it is possible to control this propagation.
I see. So that's where Osato's element comes into play?
Yeah. The element lying dormant inside Osato contains criminal power of immense strength. We already know this. But as for the effect that this element has on Osato himself, and the method by which this criminal power manifests itself, we still have no idea. And with regard to Osato's element, it looks like the lab had finished their analysis.
We haven't received any info about that whatsoever.
This also contains info on the existence of a drug that can force Osato's element to reoccur.
So the forced propagation of Osato's criminal power to other people, that was Shigeno's target. Or the lab's target?
They used Shigeno to further their research. They did it without giving off the impression that they were involved.
But that alone can't explain Shigeno's behavior. Just bring in Osato from the start. That's all that would have been needed, right? Why the necessity for an all-out war with the RA Bureau? Plus, to make the lab work, the Postal Federation's cooperation would be needed. What is Osato to the Postal Federation? A war machine. Yeah. Even if he really was there just for experiments in criminal power, would they really let him go? Either way, let's make Shigeno talk. Come on, let's go to the Sunset Building.
Wait a second.
What's up?
There's one thing I want to get sorted out.
What is it?
We need to adjust Osato.
Huh? Mitsumoto, what the hell?
We're members of the RA Bureau. Our job is to keep the 25th Ward safe. That means that since Osato, with that element of his, is no longer under our control, he's a danger to the 25th Ward. Until now, Osato had been working together with us, even if he was a pawn of the Postal Federation and his element had not activated, but considering the present situation as well as our duties, I feel that we have no choice but to adjust him. I'd rather not. The reason he joined the RA Bureau was apparently to keep him off the radar of the frontier people. So wouldn't erasing his very existence be within our scope of options?
Even so, I think that choosing to adjust him is too hasty.
The situation is dire. If we hesitate, then we're gonna get screwed too. What do you think, Tsuki-san?
Okay. Mitsumoto, I support your view. No! Tsuki?
I appreciate your understanding.
Hey, are you sure you're okay with this? I think we still have room to consider our options.
No. After the incident at Tsuhoya, I thought things might turn out this way.
I could feel it.
It can't be helped. So is everyone okay with this? Yotaro Osato is to be adjusted on site.
Okay. I guess we got no choice.
Alright, let's go. To the Sunset Building.
I would like to not adjust him. Yeah, we've managed to apply the law of conservation of energy to the social construct of of crime. Alright, 7:25 p.m. Sunset Building. Like, 100%, I'd trade Osato for any of these three. And we already know the 25th ward is going under anyways, what does it matter? Off to the construction site. Here it is.
Where should we start looking?
Good question. Hey, Tsuki? Yeah? You were thrown under the bus by Ishiki, your former boss. Now you're throwing Osato under the bus yourself. I'm not faulting you for any of this. I just want to make sure you're prepared. You brought Osato up from scratch. It's like your prodigy. Getting rid of that prodigy, Are you really gonna be able to accept that? And if you find him, you gonna be able to pull the trigger?
I feel like I understand how Yabu felt now.
You're right. I was the one who brought Osato up.
And so it should be me who finishes him off. That's my responsibility.
Okay. Then I won't say anymore. Okay, let's try to find something to lead us to Osato.
Okay. Tsuki-san,
What's up?
look below this pole. It's camouflaged, but there's a control panel.
Yeah. Nice find.
What's the control panel for? I've just analyzed it, but it appears to be for a security camera. It seems that there are several set up throughout the premises, and they're all concentrated in one area.
That's really fishy. Can we deactivate them?
Yeah, if we can find the code. 6 letters of the alphabet.
6 letters. Listen, I don't think this is gonna be difficult. What do you mean? It's just a hunch, but this control panel is pretty well hidden. And since that appears to be the main deterrent, the code shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Anyway, let's just try it out. 6 alphabet characters. Try, for example, here or something similar.
Here? We just need to move forward.
I guess I'll try something close. Sunset? I guess that's 6 letters. We're at the Sunset Building. Let's see. S. E. G. Okay. Let's see if that works, because if it doesn't, I have no idea. Yay, it worked. Bingo, Nungle. My gut wins another one.
There you are. I was wondering who it was. I'd been looking forward to seeing you, Tsuki. I haven't seen you since the Thousand Hotel.
Shigino.
I see your buddies are here, too.
You assholes were watching, huh?
As much as I wanted to see Tsuki, I've been really busy with work and all. Deactivating that panel will stop the security cameras, but it also sends me a notification. But anyway, you came all the way here, so whatever. That dickhead Haizuma really played his part well. Even in death, he gets the job done.
Hey, I want to ask you something.
Huh? What?
What did you do to Osato at Jugoya? That's our Yotaro Osato.
You want to know, huh?
It's not about wanting to know or not. I'm gonna have you tell me everything. Nango, Shigino is mine. Okay. Hey, so you assholes are Shigino's bunnies, huh? Keep your shit together. Otherwise, I'll kill you all.
You shouldn't underestimate these guys, you know. They're somewhat different from my usual guys. They'd probably kill all of you, actually.
Is that so? Well then, why don't we see about that? Mitsumoto.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'll be leaving then. Shigino, no fucking way you're getting out of here.
I've still got work to do, you see. You guys take care of them.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just like Shigino said. These guys are different.
Shit. Hey, Tsuki. Yeah. Go after Shigino. Leave this to Mitsumoto and me. Got it.
Tsuki,
Yeah?
if Nango and I die, please take care of Osato.
Alright. I'll handle Osato. Hey, Mitsumoto. Don't be talking about dying and shit like that.
I just stated the possibility.
Huh? Yeah, okay. You're right. Anyway, Tsuki, go. Okay. Alright. Come on, Shigino. You're ours. You did something to Osato and I am not letting it fly. Shigino, wait! Hey, Tsuki. So you came. Shigino, tell me everything about Osato. Alright then. Let's talk. But rather than tell you... How's this? Huh? Osato, hey! He's all drugged up right now. He can't respond. So it was you. You took Osato from the lab. Yeah, that's right. The whole thing at the restaurant, that was me too. Motherfucker. What are you trying to do, huh? What's your endgame? My endgame? My endgame, huh? Well, to be honest, first, my job. Your job? This guy's awakening and kidnapping. Then, shaking up the RA Bureau. That's what I was contracted to do. Contracted by who? You're gonna laugh. What? The ward office. Huh? It's a contract from the ward office. That is to say, your guys' employer. Quit fucking around. I'm not fucking around. You knew, didn't you? You just didn't want to believe it. Okay, I've got a few things to say. Number one, the lab is under Postal Federation control, and the 25th Ward is under the thumb of the Postal Federation as well. Number two, it would be close to impossible to get this guy out of the lab without the lab's cooperation. Number three, the lab this guy was in received orders from someone in the 25th Ward government and loosened security. Is that enough? Why did the 25th Ward, no, the Postal Federation, need to shake up the RA Bureau and take Osato? The fuck should I know? The fuck could you not know? Seriously, I have no idea. More importantly, I have other reasons myself. Reasons? It's you. What do you mean, me? From the time you joined the Okiai Syndicate, I was in love with you. Huh? That face of yours. Damn, you're so my type. I love you. But it's not just your face that I'm in love with. Your face when you're shocked, when you feel despair, the way it twists up, I love it. It's so perfect. It gives me such a hard-on. From the first time I met you, I wanted to make you hurt. I wanted to watch you feel pain. It was all I could think about. That's the face right there. God, that feels good. When you got pinched at the warehouse, and when you found that Yabukawa asshole's body, and when Ishiki died in front of your eyes, I was watching the whole time. You looked so good. Okay, got it. Whatever, I get it now. I get the fact that you're one fucked up piece of perverted shit. Yeah, that's it. I love it when you get angry too. Hey, this guy's hooked up to this machine right here, right? Hey, what the fuck are you gonna do? Yeah, this is a weird love triangle. Part of what I was hired to do. This machine extracts the criminal power from his element and is able to distribute that power. It's pretty cool. But it's not ready for extraction yet. You gotta go like this. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Stop! Yeah, that's it. That's face. If I stab him, you'll make an even better face, I bet. Oh. Oh, Sato. Honey. Oh, no. I'm not gonna scream because it's midnight, but... Yeah, remember the good old days when we were calling coroners out on buying stuff. Like, remember the good old days when we were talking about eating Mont Blanc with a spoon? Osato!
Yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah, Tsuki. Oh, Christ, that's good. Fuck yeah, I'm really feeling it now. Here I go. I'm about to bust my nut. Why do I have to say some of this shit? Ah. I don't care anymore. I don't give a shit about your info anymore. I don't give a shit about that anything. Die. You die and you fucking go to hell. I get to die. Feeling so good. It's like I'm literally going to heaven. Just fucking die. Okay, let's free Osato, like, now, immediately. Osato! Hey, Osato! Osato! If I pull out the part of the machine that's stuck in Osato, he'll bleed out. Okay, I have to stop this machine. But... fuck, how the hell do I stop this? Huh? I can jack into this. Catherine Nano. But what do I input? Okay. I'll try calling it. I'll try calling your name with Catherine Nano. Respond, Osato. Alright. Osato. Please wake up. You just call the wrong name and he dies. It's fine. Where's the T? To. Input 5318008. Is this it? Hey. Tsuki-san. Is that you? Osato. Hey, Osato!
It's you, Tsuki-san. I was walking around Zukoya and everything flashed silver right before my eyes. And then it suddenly went black. And I wasn't sure if I was awake or asleep. My whole body felt like it was in shock. And everything flashed silver right before my eyes again. And then I heard your voice.
It's enough. You don't have to speak.
Tsuki-san, I've caused all kinds of trouble, haven't I?
Same as always.
Yeah, I guess. But it looks like this was sort of a special case. There's something stabbing me in the neck, isn't there? It really hurts. Tsuki-san, how did I get like this? Did I do something?
That's...
Tsuki-san, adjust me. Please.
Huh? Osato, the fuck are you?
I'm just a weak link at this point. Tsuki-san, I don't want to cause any more trouble.
Don't say shit like that. Just fucking stop.
What's wrong? That's not like you, Tsuki-san. You can't think of death as something special. You said so yourself. I'm gonna die, and you're gonna live. That's all there is to it. The pain is getting clearer and clearer. Please put me out of my misery.
Osato. I'm sorry. It was all my fault.
This is the first time you've ever sincerely apologized to me. But it's not your fault. It is what it is. That's how I feel about it.
Osato.
Tsuki-san, please.
Fuck. Okay.
Thanks for everything. I'll be waiting for you in the next place.
No, I don't want to adjust him.
Goodbye, Suki-san.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it!
Osato.
Uh, I don't want this. Okay, no gunshot sound. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. November 11th, 11:45 a.m.
Come in. I've been waiting, Suki. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Do you know why you're here? All those incidents you experienced. That was an experiment. Well, to put it simply, just as you all have the power to save the life, this is the opposite. Power to kill the life. When two opposing powers collide, what happens? I wanted to find this out. Anyway, it appears as though the Central Police Department had been doing their own version of my work anyway. But either way, this is an experiment necessary for the Postal Federation to exist as the administrators of our society from now on. I hope you can understand that. Kiryu was working for me behind the scenes. But it looks like Shigeno just wasn't able to properly control Kiryu. I mean, that was partially a problem with Shigeno himself. But don't blame Kiryu for what he did. He was also just doing his job. It's important to be faithful to one's job, right? So anyway, I met Shigeno at the Sunset Building construction site. Now, for the main question, where did you hide Osato?
That mean he's alive? Please tell me he's alive.
Shigeno hooked Osato up to the extraction machine. That much I know. Hooking Osato up to the extraction machine there, that was Shigeno grandstanding. He wasn't actually supposed to do that till the time was right. Anyway, once he was hooked up to that machine, there was no way he was getting out unharmed. Without the proper procedures in place for post-disconnection, he was certain to die. Inside him was hidden the potential for the new generation of Kumui. Losing that was a terrible loss. I lost one of my strongest cards to play against Frontier. But I checked the site and couldn't find his body anywhere. Your associates, Nango and Mitsumoto, they were gone too. You three took Osato's body somewhere, didn't you? I've actually managed to discover someone else with the same exact element. They will be taking over Osato's part as the focus of the experiment. But I want to retrieve the data from his body as well, in order to conduct analysis from as many angles as possible, you see. Now, please answer my question. This is also within the scope of the RA Bureau's work. I can guarantee you a trade-off, of course. Power, money, whatever you want. So, where is he? Well? Work, huh? That's right. This is work. Sorry, but I've got other work to do. Huh? And due to that work, I'm quitting the RA Bureau. What are you saying? Well, back in the day, I would have said, I'm gonna get payback. Anyway, on that note, I'll be off. Tsuki, you're going to die, you know. Is it over now? What the hell is gonna happen to me now? I'm unemployed. Well, I guess whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Anyway, I'm done with the 25th Ward. guess I'll get going. But before that, I gotta score me some Mont Blanc.
All right. And that was the end of Matchmaker. Oh, it really is. Matchmaker is over. Well, that was depressing. Poor Osato. I hated that. Okay, so we'll end here for tonight. We are almost done with this game, so I will, if you have any suggestions for new games to play solo, let me know. And yeah, so next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. That's all I got. Thanks for hanging out tonight, all. And looking forward to talking to you Sunday. Have a good night. Bye.